to defeat. Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
I don't think nobody really do my intro the way that I really be doing my intro, so here we go. What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, you already know we about to get into some straight click news mess, okay? So without further ado, we not going to chop it up any longer. And we gonna get straight into it. We got Jayda way to back in the click today, you guys. And I do want to talk about a comment that she made on a podcast. Put it on the screen. It says, Jayda says sex doesn't count as a body if it lasts under 3 minutes or if a condom was used.
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
She's dumb.
No, she's dumb.
Girl. When I seen this, I'm like, okay, you know what? A lot of us girls really wish that the bodies that we did have, we didn't have, okay? But unfortunately, whether it was 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 seconds, you indulge in that time. So yeah, it most definitely, to me, count as a body.
Call your mama, period.
So I really just felt like that didn't make sense. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that, because I for sure thought that that was just the dumbest thing to say, because at the end of the day, any sexual intercourse is counted as a body, in my opinion, point blank period. I don't give a if it was 2 seconds. You know, you got people who had a 3-minute wonder, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they just hate the fact that they did that. You regret the moment that you ever did it, but it was done. And it can't be undone. So it's just, you know, it's giving a body. Listen, all I'm gonna say is if she caught AIDS in that 3 minutes that she indulged in, I bet you that would count then. Like, I think sometimes as influencers, you have to watch what you say. Think before you speak, because sometimes you got all these young girls just, you know, looking up to you and just wanting to be the it girl, and they just thinking, all them bodies I did, they don't count.
We gon' pray.
Girl, all them count. Okay, so y'all let me know what y'all feel about that. But I know I posted this on my Instagram at CCBadBBW, 2 W's. Don't forget, because you know my last Instagram definitely was taken down, which I was not feeling that at all. But we're not gonna go there. Those who know, who knows how it got taken away. However, like I said, I just feel like certain things like this just shouldn't even be said. So don't be out here thinking because you done slept with a dude and he was a 2-minute hit wonder and you just like, oh, that's not a body, I only had 3. Girl, you had about 40 of them, okay? Okay, because not every girl definitely be able to get pleasured, and you know, but it is what it is. However, I did put this on my Instagram, and a lot of people said, like 18% of people was like, yes, it doesn't count. And about 82% said, girl, that's a body. Okay? So, yeah, we can't hide the bodies. I mean, like, all I could say is, you know, when you getting up into that moment, before you do it, don't get peer pressure into it, because at the end of the day, you can't take that back. You can't take it back. So, I want to get into this comment section. Somebody said she acting like her sister. As y'all know, Jasmine Cheaves. She done said some weird shit before. I've seen it. I haven't even really touched base on that girl, to be honest with you, because, you know, at the end of the day, I just felt like she came out to the world and told everybody that her baby father was 600 breezy. It's not a big whoop. Son is absolutely handsome, has unlimited love. So I just didn't really even want to touch base on the click news when it comes to that, because I don't feel like it's news. Okay?
Clock that tea.
Anyways, somebody said slow. Blind leading the blind, literally. I'm sure all of us women wish it didn't count. It's a strap if you use condoms in my eye. So, wait. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all feel a strap.
Next question. See ya.
Never have I ever heard some shit like this, but this is the internet, so you find out a lot. Okay, that's all I got for that. Next to the click, we got Chrisean Rock back in the click today, you guys. You already know the click favorite.
Call your mama, period.
Anyways, first of all, it says that she is facing up to 8 years in jail. Okay. First of all, I just want to say this is just an extremely unfortunate, sad situation, and I'm not gonna sit here in front and act as if I don't feel bad for baby Junior, because at the end of the day, technically right now both of his parents are behind bars. Okay, now allegedly Blueface supposed to be home on July 29th. Haven't heard a word about it, but I do know that you know, Smiley had the baby recently and she was going back and forth with Carlissa, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. It's just not looking good on her part. At this point, I'm starting to think that, you know, they trying to make a example out of her. Let's get straight into the fact that she is allegedly facing 8 years. 8 fucking years, okay? 8 years in jail, okay? That's not something small. In my opinion, I feel like 9 times out of 10, they definitely gonna probably give her at least 4 years and then probation, or they might just cut her some slack and give her some probation. However, she's been recently extradited to Oklahoma, so yeah.
It's a trip. But I ain't one to gossip, so if anyone asks you, you ain't heard it from me. No, you haven't.
It's not looking good on her part. I'm gonna say this, I don't necessarily feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for baby Junior, because at the end of the day, there's a child involved. Both parents are still behind bars. I know Blueface supposed to be home July 29th. So maybe he's home, maybe he's not, maybe he's just, you know, staying quiet. We just don't really know. However, he's with our parents and he's being put, and it seemed like he being passed around to this person, that person, this person, that person, this person, that person, because he was just with Smiley. And Smiley and, you know, the mama, you already know, Carlissa, has been doing a back and forth. And she basically said, listen, when my son come home, you better pass that baby to my son or I'm going to come and get the baby. So I don't know what's going on. And it's just a sad situation because it's like that baby doesn't have no stability. And allegedly he was supposed to be with Marge, which is obviously, y'all know, Krishan's Rock's best friend. So I don't know what's going on, why he's being passed on from this person to that person. He was just with the sister who allegedly scammed everybody or whatever the case may be is. But prayers go out to him. I know one thing, as y'all can see on the screen, these are her 2 charges or whatever the case may be is. And just pray for her. She should be in there praying. I mean, she always praying when, you know, things go wrong. So, you know.
Period.
Hopefully she could pray her way up out of this one, because she was walking around for months and months and months like she was untouchable, knocking people teeth out, knocking people out, hitting people, acting crazy, popping shit online. And it's just like, she put herself in that predicament, to be honest with you. You know, when you make messed up choices and you start seeing that you got some type of reputation that you have to uphold because people see you as a big bad wolf, this is where it gets you. So I hope a lot of these young girls that was in the comments that was popping that crap like, oh well, she this, she that, you're a hater, blah blah blah, but look, now she's facing a lot of time off of something that she could have just avoided. All right. And to be honest with you, I really don't even see the James Wright warrant or any charges, you know, on that. So she has to face that as well. This is about something totally different. And she violated her probation and things like that. So you got to understand, like, she got a lot of drama and things that's coming up, that's going to be following up with her when it comes to her being behind bars. And guess what that means? More time away from your son. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all feel about that in the comments below. But I do want to talk about these comments, y'all, because a lot of people had some things to say. As y'all see, if y'all see me drifting off, I'm looking on my other phone. But I do want to put up this poll, because this poll basically says, damn, it looks like Krishan Rock may be in jail for a little longer. So at the end of the day, that was on my Instagram. So you guys can follow my Instagram at ccbadbbw2ws. And I said, good for her. She needs to be in jail, be behind bars. And then the other one was, I feel sorry for her. She needs to be home with Junior. And, you know, half and half. People feel the same. Some people feel like she don't deserve to be behind bars. Some people feel like she needs to be humbled. So let's get straight to it. I'm not saying she needs 8 years, but she does need some time. Maybe she will reevaluate life. Let me know if y'all agree with that. I definitely do feel like sometimes when you're behind bars, all you can do is just really think about it. Think about the things that you've done. Think about the bad and poor decisions that you have made, and try to think about doing something different when you leave out. Me personally, I'm praying that she does not get back into the toxic relationship and continue on with this circus ring. It's time for somebody to be mature and just let go of the drama, because that's going to be the number one drama that, you know, she's revolving around. Obviously, you know, the criminal things that she's been trying to duck since, you know, Junior was born has obviously caught up to her, right? But it would have not caught up to her if she did not try to be so supportive and go to see Blueface in jail, considering the fact that he had already dumped you while he was out there because he was upset that she went out. We talked about that. So it's like, girl, you got to have some type of self-love and some self-control and really just think about the baby, because she has not been thinking about this baby since this baby been born, in my opinion, because there's been too much stuff going on after the fact that he was born. You are supposed to change up your ways and the things in the way that you think and the things that you've done before he got here. And a lot of those things she carried on and continued to do. So this is what pretty much happens when you don't want to change how you operate and what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Or who you doing. Okay. So that caught her up with trying to be supportive of somebody else's court date. You end up making your own. Welp, I feel no ways but for the baby. The sentence on the probation was 4 years for both charges. Therefore, they will run CC regardless. So she's only looking at 4 if they keep her, and they're not long term anyways. So I don't know what they're going to do. I just feel like at the end of the day, the more time that she's away is the more time she's away from bonding, like I said, with her baby. It's super important at the most vulnerable times. You may even miss your son's first birthday. It's sad. It's really sad. And I already said this time and time again before the baby was even born, that if she does not change her attitude, she's going to ruin her chance of even being a mother to that baby. And this is exactly what's happening.
Call your mama, period. Got me over here tight. Excuse me, what?
While everybody was talking about it's okay for her to do this, y'all act like y'all so perfect. It's not about being perfect. It's about your child. When you have a child, it's time for you to change those ways, change the way you move, change the way you talk, change the people around you. This is just the protocol. This is just what you have to do as a parent in general, mother, father. You have to change your ways, because if you're around negative people, right, negative things is going to continue to happen. Like I always say, same thing, same results. New things, different results. It's just really that simple. Nothing more, nothing less. That's just how it is. So as y'all see, it is so many different opinions, so many different, you know, emotions when it comes to her being behind bars. And a lot of people feel so relief that they don't hear nothing about her in the blogs, that they're not hearing anything about her, you know, assaulting somebody, about her and Blueface fighting with the domestic violence. It has been real calm on these blogs here. I think the most hype lately has been this presidential debate, and we're going to get into that in another Click News. But however, it hasn't been about the circus. I will say, I want to bring up the fact that Carlissa, back in the click today, you guys, has some things to say to Smiley. As y'all know, Smiley is from, you know, Baddies and stuff like that. She has been going in on Lemmy lately, trying to bring the Empire of Zeus network down due to the infidelities and, you know, alleged abuse going on inside of there. I don't know, but it's like you knew all it is. She was, you know, just being a little sneaky, and that's something I wanted to talk about, you know, in my Click News, because she posted up a video, basically of Anna, but we're going to talk about that. However, I do want to get straight into Carlissa and her beef, because she had Junior, and Carlissa basically said, if my son don't get my grandson by next week, I will be to get him carry on. Smiley clapped back, Carlissa, no disrespect, but you can't come get Junior. We understand the circumstances. We respect that you want to play a role in Junior life, but at this moment, your access has been revoked. And you can contact @CHRISEAN for more information. Thank you. Good day. Junior is right here with his family. Now, click, I for one don't even know why Carlissa is even saying anything when it pertains to Junior, because after I seen this live clip from another blogger, I was completely enraged because I feel like she thinks that she is so funny, and it's just so sad that she would literally sit here and call her own grandson. Take a look.
Don't I look like Junior? Told y'all.
Very much so. Look at them eyes.
Don't I look slow and everything? Do it again. For real. Do it again.
Now, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that, because at this point you talking about, oh, if my son don't have his son by next week, I'm coming to get him. Girl, shut up. Mind your business at this point, because you sit here and you make jokes and you making fun of your grandson, saying, don't I look like Chrisean Jr.? Like, she needs to really grow up. I don't really got much to really say about her. Y'all know how I feel about her. She just still a joke. She's still a part of the circus. And by the way, that Auntie podcast on Zeus Network is super trash, in my opinion. Corny, terribly orchestrated. Neither hosts really like each other. They don't get along. Like, she should be focusing on what she really truly want to do with her life and her career, than rather joking on a baby that comes from your son and focused on your children's life. I get that she trying to make her own interest in the world, but girl, I hardly doubt that podcast is going to grow or go anywhere. And that's just my opinion, because they all be coming for each other. They don't have that it factor. I feel like Tia is probably the best one. Tia Kemp, she's definitely the best one when it comes to being a host. She be popping it. She know how to clap back. And she just got that bright personality. I feel like they just need to cut Black China Mama out and cut Carlissa out. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about that. Then she posted a picture of Junior up and put something over his face and said, good night from baby Junior. He is doing great with the support system he has at this time.
Are we going to talk about the elephant in the room?
So I guess I want to say, why the does Smiley have Junior? First of all, last time I seen her with Chrisean was talking to her crazy when they were supposed to be doing some little collab in a gym type stuff. Like, I didn't really never see them being as close, and they never were things. So I could see if the baby was with DJ Sky or March saying this, but like Smiley, out of all people, that already lets me know that Chrisean for sure may have burned a lot of bridges, because the people that were around her, I'm just a little confused, because her other sister would move to, California to live in that big mansion that she allegedly, paid up in advance, 2 years in advance. And I'm just confused, because it's like, where is the support system that was around her all the time? And I'm talking her best friends, a little Spanish girl, Jay, like, where is all these people, and why isn't the baby with the people that she was around every day? He's around other castmates. That's just crazy to me. I don't know, but y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this. Obviously, Blueface clearly is definitely being released, or probably is already at home and just sitting quiet, waiting to, things, simmer down. Who really knows? All we know is prayers for Chrisean Jr., because he definitely does not deserve to be in all these arms, okay? He hasn't even turned one yet, and he has been several places with several people under the care of so many different people. And, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not mad at the fact that it takes a village to raise a child. So there's nothing wrong with her having a support system. It's just kind of rare, because it's like Smiley, out of all people, she out here being messy online, talking about Lemmy, and, lost her other page because she was posting so much different things. And I'm not even going to post it on here, because, a lot of these people, the people that she messing with, money is extremely long. So it's like, you really got to be careful. If you're going to drop something, obviously when you're dropping something and you're very close to the truth, you get shut down, and they got the money to shut you down, okay? So good luck to Smiley when it comes to her trying to take Zeus down, because, I mean, obviously in a lot of companies and a lot of businesses. A lot of people sleep with everybody. So to me, it's really no news. Like, Scotty's still sleeping with him, obviously. You know, Anna, we know that she slept with him. So this is all not news, all right? Like, Janisha, she knew. Come on. There's no way that Janisha don't know that her man is a cheater. Husband, they say that they married. Who knows? Never seen a marriage certificate. Can't really talk on it. So allegedly they're married. But she could have married him just for citizenship. She is a Bahamian girl. She's from the Bahamas. So, you know, at the end of the day, or is it Bahamas or Barbados? One of them. I don't know. However, she's an island girl. And, you know, she may have wanted to get her citizenship. And, you know, a lot of men of power who got money are cheaters. They don't just deal with just one girl. They obviously have one girl to the public, but obviously behind closed doors, you know how it goes. So this is really not news. But that is all I got for that. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about that messy in the comments below. Because y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we gonna most definitely talk about it. I'll see you guys in the next Click News. Bye!